Everyone, welcome back to episode 3. Jungkook's POV Taekook, prepare dinner. I am preparing for tomorrow's interview, said, and walking towards the kitchen. I began to prepare dinner. You will still work for me, right? I asked during turning around, his head as no, nope, not anymore. I think I will get that job, so I wouldn't work for you, he stated, and I was just staring at him when he smiled a little bit. He's joking. I will still do, and it's not that you pay me with money, so don't worry, I will stay here. The fact is, I don't want him to leave me. I know it's so selfish of me, but I don't pay him with cash from past 2 years. As I know if he is gonna collect good amount of cash, he may leave me, and I don't want that as I need him. I'm in my room, JK. Good, no, come on. It was just a small meal, as we don't know how to cook something other than a soup or rice. Sitting down beside each other, we finished our food and the soft, fluffy mattress. I covered myself and him too. They murmured something, and I immediately turned him towards what happened. I want to sleep as I have to wake up early. Much nervous break. I think I will screw it up for the first time. He too many words so as I could imply. I held his cute kitten body and pulled it up on me as I began to ruffle his hair gently. Jungkook, if your mom asks you to marry someone for real, will you marry him or her? He asked, still his eyes closed. Shaken up, I wouldn't, as I have already planned something else. I started as I have a backup plan now, and now I know what I want to do. Wouldn't take any risk. POV, I will marry you. For a moment I thought he was serious, so I gave him a what the heck look. Are you talking about look? And then I saw his lips grow a smile over his face. JK, joking little kitten, a smile, he said, like creep. So I just ignored him and tried to turn around, but as he was already too strong, he made me still holding my body. JK, don't shake your body, little kitten. He asked again, used this creepy kitten word. Hey, what are you? Why you behaving like a creep? I asked, showing how much I was disgusted with his cute tag. JK, whatever. He stayed and hugging me, the creepy guy who was ready to marry someone else, leaving me alone here, fall asleep. I hate you. You were about to leave me. JK, I didn't want to. It's my mom who promised I would have find some ways to avoid that. His eyes still closed. How can he reply to me when those words in my mind? Did you hear me? Heard me? I asked. Don't remember talking out loud my thoughts. JK, what? Did you hear me? He asked as me looking here and there like a creep guy. I stayed silent as always because honestly speaking, I don't like to talking with anyone that much. I just want cuddles, ice cream, kisses, and act and a love life too. I don't know who will be my lover in future, but I hope he wouldn't be same like Jungkook, but little more handsome, but more handsome. Oops, joking. Jungkook is already too handsome. I just want JK. Don't smile at me like that, like this. I know I am handsome. I immediately brushed my face into his neck, punching. He giggled a little bit and hugged me. The guy fell. It was morning when suddenly I felt some movement near my and I found the culprit. Jungkook was sucking my neck with pinning my hands down, and like early he was on me. I cried loudly when he more on my neck, and during that I can feel his Jian was poking my baby came. He smiled, looking up at me, and I just let him do whatever he wants. As always, the guy immediately turned me around, pulling out my pants, but suddenly my eyes began on the watch, and I remember something. Suddenly, I stood up and shamelessly ran with my oversized t-shirt and no pants. I have an interview. I studied before going into when he yelled, "JK came back here right now, No." I stayed and was about to close the door when he instantly burst into the room. Closing the door, he pinned me on the wall. Jungkook, I'm getting late. I started looking at him when he raised his hands and pulled out brush from my box. JK, you can brush, I will do too. He kept it like a grip and pushed my brush into my mouth. We both brushed together. It's not like he was never showered together, at least showered around 200 times together. Clothes I was just slightly rubbing my body when he pinned my body and began to feel his yawn on my cam. Jungkook, I don't want to get late, I stated, but Jungkook was different while doing his work with hand. JK, I want you, please, don't worry. If they scold you, tell them to talk to me. Every company has here known me, so no one can even glare at you. He again bragged about himself. Such a freak. The company I am gonna work from today, if I will be selected, is the biggest and most powerful company, as it has numerous international branches too, so his local power wouldn't work there. Now believe me, I don't want to walk like offended him by rejecting him for the first time. He many words, but as much as I want to do it with him, I also good salary and pay raise, so I can hire need partner too. Giggling, I hate you, he yelled from the bathroom, but ignoring him, I walked without clothes and was dressed up myself when he suddenly, for the third time, pinned me on the wall. JK, you can't do this. He tried to kiss me, and for the first time, I am not liking his attitude, so don't know why, but I slapped him hard on his cheeks and freak. His white cheeks immediately got red, bruised over his face. They stay away. You aren't my owner anymore. If you want, I will leave this place permanently. JK, I hate you. Holding his cheek, he put on, walk out of our room angrily. JK, say sorry, I wouldn't kick you out, he asked, anger turning around, and I nodded my head as no. I will voluntarily leave your place today because I hate you too now. You can't force me, creep. I stared as he looked at me in disbelief, like I have forced him. JK, you pervert, you were the one who made me needy, pointing his forefinger at me, and by using that, he walked away. If I began it's being hot is making needy, then yeah, I make people needy, and it's none of my fault. Jungkook's POV. It was early in the morning when I saw his little aggressive kissing my lip. What are you doing? Of course, in the cold season, with getting a kiss was making me needy as heck, but I still couldn't myself take kissing you. Miss. I am sure he must have slept talking. JK, stay away. You are sleeping, right? I asked, and he immediately shook his head as no, and opened his eyes. Then, nope, I'm not. Kissing, kiss me, make love to me. I want to. He asked, sliding his hands inside my pant and squeezing my little brother down there, and he opened instantly, closed his eyes. JK, you sure? I again asked as I don't want to behave like a creep. What guy they do? Otherwise, I will kick you up out of here, he said as only giving up my sanity. I began to on my way to have act with him when he suddenly opened his eyes and looked at me with wide eyes. What are you doing? He asked, and I immediately turned around, make love, but he immediately walked away from me, made me a little angry. So, as a stubborn guy, I walked into washroom, and after he was done with brushing, I decided to attack him again. But instead of loving me back, he just slapped me and walked out. I know whatever I did afterward was so wrong, and again in anger I just yelled at him. But this guy was equally at fault. He can touch my little brother without concern, but I can't at least have a good session. Okay, fine, go to heck. No act from now onwards. Freak yourself. After getting ready, I got in my car and towards my company when I saw that Taehyung waiting for a bus. Stopping my car beside him, I opened the window, but ignoring me, they walked past me. JK, I said, sit. I again yelled at him when he stood up close to my window and again had guts to raise his finger at me. They don't you dare to order me around. You aren't my boss anymore, he said, looking angry like a red kitten. JK, I don't give a freak shit. I pulled him into my lap and closed the door immediately. They leave me, I'm not your soul, he said sarcastically. You are now sit. Putting on seat belt, I just cuff his hand with my tie. JK, where are you want to go? They none of your business, JK. Otherwise, I will tie you here for a whole day. I threatened him, and looking at his watch, he sighed and looked back at me. They JK International Manufacture Company. He stated, which shocked me a little bit. They shocked, yeah, even if your local power can't do me any harm because I'm gonna work for this international company. He smiled without even knowing that this company is slowly mine. JK, do you even know me? I asked, raising my eyebrows. Yeah, earlier I didn't know, but you are an pixel. JK, okay, fine, go to heck from now onwards. Don't breathe around me. And one more thing, you can't house until you don't pay 50,000 won. The caring guy giving you little time so that you can arrange it, I said, untying his hands from as he frowned. They 50,000 for what? JK, rent, normal rent, and this is just 1 month charge, including 2 years charge and other things. I stayed, and he moved closer to me. Then you have to pay me 50 million won to first clear that. Taehyung said, smirking. JK, why is that so? For act, of course, which we did in last week, including 2 years act and other things like kisses and cuddles. The guy threw They same here, freaking Jungkook. Don't ever touch me. Go ask for kisses and act to someone else. All guys surely change around. He got his job now. JK, you know, when you were useless and unemployed, you were a good guy. I have even known, but you become greedy guy. Now you become because job and salary made you the worst guy I have ever seen. I stare and clench his jaw angrily. Yeah, I am greedy. You already know that. Then why are you talking to me? Don't talk. He turned around to another side, but stop it. Jungkook, no, leave me. Jungkook, leave. I don't want any. Sorry, now I wouldn't forgive you easily. Jungkook, leave. He turned around to my side, as must have thought I have held his hand sleeve. What happened to him? Thanks for you. Finally, today's the day I will probably get my dream job. I just nothing but now I will be doing things I love. Walking into the company, I went inside the interview room where sitting while other candidates were there too. You are 2 minutes late. Girl at the door said, and bowing my head, I said, just sat down there. And then the interview session started at the spear. After the interview session, the Jungkook secretary dismissed candidates and sighing as she walked into Jungkook's office room after knocking it. Eva, Mr. Jian, JK, yes, then tell me, Eva. Actually, I am quite confused with these two guys. One is Park Oscar and the other is Kim Taehyung. The both of them have given equal satisfying answer. Tell me which one you want as a secretary, she asked, her head in confusion. JKU, Jungkook grinned, looking like at the lady. He smiled back. Even no, I can't want to rest and do things I like. I'm already 50, so I think now I should do what I love and less stressful if I have choices, she said with dreamy eyes. JK, okay then tell me which one to choose, he asked, looking at her. Eva, I think Oscar. JKY, Jungkook raised his eyebrows as internally he wanted Taehyung as his secretary. Eva, because Oscar has done his basics to end education high standard institute, and apart from that he also have experience, also knows some other language, and Taehyung's experience and his grades aren't that much impressive, and he looks shy, but his answers were correct. I chose him with Oscar guy. She stated her fact about both of the boys. JK, then let's do this. Keep Oscar for secretary and this Kim Taehyung for supply and production manager, Jungkook said, and the lady remembered that they were looking for the position too because earlier she used to handle all this work alone. Eva, yeah, that's a good idea. I will call them tonight, she said, smiling, and was about to turn around. Then Jungkook interrupted. JK, listen. Nothing more, don't inform them about my name. It was night, and after coming back from interview, showered himself and getting his bags ready, he wanted off the door when Jungkook held his hand and dragged inside. He closed the door and threw the mini bag somewhere corner of the room. They, what are you doing, Jian? JK, what are you doing, Kim? They, I'm leaving this house because now I don't want to stay here, they said, almost yelling at Jungkook, who was tightly holding his hands. JK, who said that first pay my rent, then leave, Jungkook said, and Taehyung smiled back at the guy. They, then pay me offered to, as I asked. JK, okay, I will, but you pay first, then I will do as much as you want. Jungkook replied as he knows that Taehyung don't have any money to pay off his rents. I don't have money right now, I will pay you. Job, leave my hands. Jungkook leave hips out, try to calm his anger, because even though this guy, but he is worried about him. JKC, Taehyung, I'm not a pervert who is trying to sleep with you. I can sleep with anyone I want. In a snap, there are some people who will be kneeling in front of me, but think, if you gonna leave this place, then where will you live? How will you manage, and how will you pay the rent and attend your office on time? Think about it, Jungkook said. Taehyung paused for a little bit and then looked at Jungkook. He raised his eyebrows. But remember this, I wouldn't pay even in future, and no act or touch from now onwards, because now I don't like you. You discuss me too much, Taehyung said, which hurted him a little bit, but calming himself, he sighed and looked at the guy, smiling. JK, fine, as you wish, even I am not interested in you anymore. To be continued. Before they can become lovers, they become rivals. So what do you think, what is gonna be their future, what is gonna happen to the both of them? See you again in the next episode. Hope you will enjoy it. Comment it down whatever your feelings about it. Thanks a lot for reading it. Bye, love you. Bye. Okay, I'm also working on the request videos, and I will upload it soon when I will finish it, so wait for it. Bye bye.